Believe it or not, Mélanie Phillips once used to work for The Guardian. I say that because this British journalist said last week that Palestine didn't exist, that all the land between the river and the sea belonged to the Jews, and that Christianity was a Jewish sect and Islam was a death cult. What makes Phillips different from Russian President Vladimir Putin, who said that Ukraine doesn't exist? At least Putin never masqueraded as a liberal. Phillips was speaking at a conference entitled Rage Against Hate, without any irony intended, because all the hate was coming from the platform. Phillips hates diaspora Jews, which is a curious attitude to strike, as she is one of them. She said diaspora Jews were too soft, too Talmudic, too defensive. What they needed to be was more aggressive, more Davidic, more like the warrior Jews of the Tanakh, the Hebrew Bible who killed real people. What? Like those brave warriors who have just killed 78,000 Palestinians directly, and possibly as many as 100,000 if you include indirect deaths, according to Germany's leading research institute, the Max Planck Institute for Demographic Research. Most of those are women and children, shredded or set on fire in tents. And that's supposed to be bravery, is it? In ripping away the last fig leaves hiding the truth about Israel, Phillips said something which is now hard for anyone to deny. It is that in its holy war against Islam, Israel will be permanently at war. This message is exactly what Palestinians need New Yorkers to hear, because for decades liberals fed willingly at the trough of myths, principally that Israel would be at peace if it could only find enough moderates on the other side to talk to. Now zealots like Phillips are saying the exact opposite, that it is Israel's biblical destiny to regain a land well beyond its current borders, and because all of the land belongs and has been assigned to them by God. Messages like these have already lost the Democrats, but now an increasing number of Republicans well and truly get the fact that an Israel permanently at war means America permanently at war, and they don't like that. Phillips and the religious Zionists will ensure that Israel's current dip in popularity among American Jews will become a nosedive. And for this very reason alone, I would encourage her to take this speech on a nationwide tour, because she alone will revolt so many people who have supported Israel for so long. And Israel permanently at war is of course no news to the Palestinians, Lebanese and Syrians who are under daily Israeli bombardment. More than 350 Palestinians have been killed in at least 500 separate violations of the ceasefire in Gaza. Gaza is in fact following the pattern set by the ceasefire in Lebanon, where Hezbollah withdrew and disarmed its forces south of the Litani River, only to find Israel staying in outposts in 5 locations and continuing to bomb and killing 400 people in the last year alone.